Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games and a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you'd like to see, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Football Manager 2019. It's episode 20 in the series. This is the final episode as we wrap up the season. We are looking to be League One champions. We have a 4-point cushion over Portsmouth, with 3 games left to play, including the one that we are currently in that has just over 20 minutes remaining. We lead our game 3-0. And Portsmouth, we've been keeping an eye on throughout the game. Portsmouth was leading their game. They scored in the second minute to lead 1-0. But as of the last time that I checked, they no longer led as soon as I hit record. Right as we scored our goal to go up 3-0, I noticed that Portsmouth was now tied at 1 goal apiece in their game. And Coventry just scored again. Brandon Mason in the 79th minute. Coventry lead 2-1 over Portsmouth. 2-1 over Portsmouth. If they score 0 points, the gap goes to 7. If they score 0 points, if we win and they lose, we will wrap up the title right now, right here, today. We've got ours in the bag. I mean, it's the 86th minute of this game. Blair with the cross. McNeil, a chance to make it 4. No, can't get that one. He's already got 1 today, though. And I've got actually 1 sub remaining, and I might as well take McNeil and his yellow card and fatigue out of there, so we'll sub him out. There we go. And away he goes. Coppinger and Shaughnessy also a bit tired. We just had a game a couple days ago, which was the last one to air. I was not planning to air this game, presuming that both teams would win their games. We have won our game. And there it is! We are champions! That was the unexpected. We have done it with 2 games left in the season, which was why I wasn't going to air this game, because we only had 2 games left in the season. So I was going to air the final 2 games, and thinking that we would probably still be right about 4 points ahead. And no, Portsmouth absolute collapse here in the final stretch. I think they lost 3 of their last 4 games, I believe. I can't think of anything particular that needs addressing after that, really. I'm happy with the result and the way you played. We just won 3-0 and won the league title. League One. Our team on the way to the championship. There you go. 6 points, clear. 2 games to play. Coventry, goals in the... Oh, actually. Oh, wait. Aren't we celebrating a little too soon here? We were celebrating. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so Andre Green scored in the 2nd minute. They led 1-0. That's why I wasn't going to air this. But all of a sudden, J. Emmanuel Thomas scored in the 62nd, right around the time that we got our 3rd goal. Brandon Mason then scored in the 79th, looking like Coventry was going to take all 3 points. 90 plus 7. 90 plus 7. Andre Green scores a very unlikely goal, especially when they were playing with 10. That could have something to do with it. Take out a guy, 90 plus 3, and leave them down to 10 themselves. So after Tom Naylor was sent off, Portsmouth's 1-0 advantage crumbles. They trail 2-1, but a player injured, likely nobody else left to sub. And Andre Green gets a second, levels the score. Okay, It's not over. We're celebrating at the end of that game. And it's not done yet. We have a 6-point cushion with 2 games to play. We're plus 14 on goals. There's very little chance for Portsmouth. But we have not won the promotion yet. We're celebrating a promotion that... we've been promoted. We've been promoted, but we have not won the title yet. How upset are you with that result coming as it did against the buoyant like Appleton? You were very vocal. Promotion race was a close run thing, and nobody was quite sure of who would go up until today. I'd be lying if I said I never doubted it. It was uncertain for a long time. Congratulations, you've sealed promotion from League One. Absolutely delighted. Excellent, thoroughly deserved the win. I think we've got enough top end of the league again. I'm not so sure about that. I'm ambitious. We're going to be aiming high and seeing where it takes us. Initial budget for next year. Promotion. Unbelievable promotion. Coppinger praising myself. Title not yet secured, but promotion is. Oxford up next, 16th place, last road game of the season. New contract, okay. Let's just do it here. Offer new contract. You what? You want what? You're not a key player. You're not a key player. You're like a rotation guy. You're a rotation guy who needs to be making about what you're making now. You want what for wages? Yeah, sorry. Not happening, Mr. Whiteman. You wanted an insane contract for a rotation guy. I was happy to keep you on the team, but you're not a key player. Not worried about any scouting stuff right now. We got a season to finish. We got 2 games left to go. We got a title on the line. A single point or a single drop point from Portsmouth, or at least keeping it close and not letting them get the goal differential. Really? Okay, yeah, I guess we weren't expected to be there. Whatever. Call it excitement. I'm not nervous. We only need 1 point. Is that what I was saying? Okay, apparently I think he should be player of the year. And actually, he has been phenomenal. Positive, good, and meaty. Let's get to it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. After that, we've got Coventry at home. The same Coventry who stole a point from Portsmouth on the road, even though they couldn't quite get all 3 points. Garrett. Okay. Garrett cleared for 45 minutes. Here we go. Here we go. No change. No change. Here we go. Same lineup. Played so well in that last game. Yes. Passionate. Keep this run going. More to come. Come on, boys. This is it. Let's play. Here we go. So, Portsmouth at Sunderland. Sunderland promotion playoff hopeful team. Reeves back to right. All right, here we go. On the road at Oxford. Final road game of the season. If we can't get it done here, we've got Coventry City at home for a chance to seal the deal there. All we have to do is avoid losing. But I am not playing for the draw. I am playing for the win. At least at this point in the game. If we get to 70 minutes, we might play for the draw. But for the first hour plus, we are definitely playing for the win. Right here in possession, a lot of high pressure. Cameron loses the ball. Mackey, oh, so close after forcing that turnover. Here's Cameron, a chance to redeem himself. Goes to Coppinger. Coppinger, long ball ahead to Marquise. It's picked off though. Boy, Oxford looking good so far. Mackey out to White. White back to Hansen. Boy, they are looking good so far. And they are up 1-0. Disallowed offside. Sam Smith did look like he was behind his defender. And ooh, that is so close, but he is definitely offside. That is incredibly close. Oh, boy, we are lucky there. We are struggling early in this game. Struggling. Again, Cameron turns it over. Help on the sliding tackle. Dawson making the save there, and that's out for the corner kick. Portsmouth still level. McNeil clears that one away. I am very worried at this point. Got some guys that are nervous. Let's kind of want to say tighten up, as the defense is where we're struggling here. Let's say get creative. Nice, inspired. Okay, other than Cameron, who's turned the ball over a couple times already in this one in dangerous places. Ben Reeves booked. Oof, Wright and Cameron, both center backs playing nervous. That's got me nervous. We finally get our second shot of the game right on the half-hour mark. Sam Smith, 9th yellow card. Taylor, free kick, edge of the box. Great shot! And it's in! Mitchell gets a hand to it, but he can't keep it out. And what a shot from Paul Taylor on the free kick over the wall. It's been so long since we've scored one of those. The wall didn't jump. The wall didn't do its job. You always hate when one goes under your feet and you jump on those, but no jump from the wall. Taylor just over their heads. Also gets a yellow card, but his rating looking good, 8.1 after that beautiful free kick goal. And we lead 1-0. As we approach halftime, we have been outplayed. We come so close to a second. So close. That ball hit the underside of the crossbar there and somehow came out. No idea how that came out. Now we're rolling after struggling so early. After Taylor's goal has lifted our spirits. Portsmouth still level. They look like they're dropping 2 points. We look like we could be scoring 3. Either one of those scenarios is title to us. Don't. Come on, right, Cameron. Assertive. More to come. Oh, come on, you're stressed. Assertive. Passionate. Calm. We're that bad. There we go. Okay, Cameron at least got one of them right. I can sub out if need be. Alright, Portsmouth still level here as we get the second half underway. All we need to do is not lose this game. I'd prefer the 3 points though. It's a good way to secure the title. On a win. Andrew's rating picking up now over 7. Free kick, edge of the box. It's on target, but Dawson barely moved. But he reads it, saves it, did his job. His rating's up to 6.9 now. Coming up on an hour. That's 60 minutes played in this game. I've still got all 3 subs to use. Anyone tired? No. Anyone stressed? No. Taylor takes a bit of a knock. Oh, what a sliding tackle there. Great recovery, but we're not in the clear yet. Offside? Foul? Something? Okay. 22 minutes. Paul Taylor needs to come out, even though he has been phenomenal. Mandeville, get in there. There you go. First sub, just 1 for now. Sam Smith's off. Portsmouth still level. There's a chance. Obika. White. Dawson, nice save. Okay, time to go defensive. You know what? Cancel. Pause. Dawson saves it! Oof, okay. Now we'll take a moment. We're going to switch. 5-2-3. Wide. And then we're going to make a sub. Reeves now at center back. It's McCulloch who's going to come out. And we're going to add a third center back. And McCulloch. Yeah, second sub. Play. Time wasting is on. Let's make sure it is actually. Time wasting whenever possible. Overlaps off. We don't need to play out of the defense either. That's all good. Mandeville in possession now. Sends the ball in. McNeil with a chance. Tough save. Keeper, good job on that one. They are still level in Sunderland. Andrew with the corner. Coppinger in possession. Back to Blair. Blair waiting. Waiting for pressure. That's good. 64% possession. 79th, 80th minute. 10 minutes to go. We've got 1 sub remaining. I've got Coppinger. I've got Andrew. Let's get somebody who's been... Well, Whiteman it would have been, but not now. Kowomia has been big for us all season long. Let's get him in there. The not-so-good player who's just done so well off the bench. Let's get you out there, celebrate this moment. McNeil's been a big part of this, along with Andrew. They've been probably our top players this season, along with Marquise. And 90th minute, 5 minutes of stoppage time. 5 minutes. We still lead 1-0, and the score is level. The score is level. What a goal! Josh Ruffles, his first goal. First goal of the season. Couldn't come at a worse time. He's all sorts of space, super long range. Keeper can't see it. Goes through traffic. No win today, but can we still hang on for the draw? Portsmouth, they're also drawing, so this would be it. This is still a title on the line. 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes. I'm going to go just cautious instead of defensive. Time's up, time's up, time's up, time's up, time's up, time's up. Cleared. Ball is cleared. Ball is cleared. There it is. There it is. And Portsmouth lost. Sunderland beat Portsmouth. We drew. That's enough. That's enough. That'll be 5 points ahead with 1 game remaining. We are League One champions. I'm not going to go with excellent, but you settled the title. There it is. There it is. 93 points. 7 clear of Portsmouth. Okay, 7 points clear. Oh, that's right. It was 6, wasn't it? We were up to 6 after that last game. But there you go. 7 points clear. That is League One title. Paul Taylor injured 1 to 3 days. Not a big deal. Fans ecstatic. Board ecstatic. Coppinger heaping praise on me. And one final game in the season. Against Coventry, who now sit in 11th place. And that's our final home game. I offered you a contract. You turned it down. You have first team status right now, and you should be rotation status, first team at the most, yet you were demanding key player status and money. That's your bad, not mine. It's like, wow, Serie A is down to, that can't be. No, yeah, it's not. That's just what's locked in right now, is all. Not worried about the injury risk or anything like that. We only have one. Cameron Dawson. Really? Could actually kind of let whoever play in this game now that the title's secure. It doesn't matter. Four wins in 5. Just 1 draw. Not too worried about this game coming up because the result no longer matters. Excited crowd. I like that. It's an excited crowd. Sure. 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 I have no idea what I just committed to. I read the first 3 or 4 words in each one and said sure. Oh, and then I clicked. Oh, okay. Okay, so he's down to first team status. The money's down a little bit. It's still way too much. Okay, we got a deal done. Way too much money for him, but we're going up. Almost there. Final game of the season. With a title in the bag. Dawson ready to play. Taylor ready to play. Crawford not. Apparently Cameron's ready to play. Yeah, why bother? Let's just get it done. Let's just get it done. I'm in that I don't care mode now. I don't care anymore. We've done what we needed to do. There's only one game left. Let's just go have fun. Actually, I should have just said that. Let's go have fun, but whatever. Close that now. We'll let this game play out. I like this color scheme between us and Coventry. The odd thing, I'm from Washington State. The Seahawks have these same colors, the NFL team, football. Not this football, American football. The sport where there's only 2 players who actually use their foot with the ball. We need to change the name. The National Pigskin League or whatever. Or handball. But then there's the actual handball sport. So the NFL's just kind of screwed in that. But anyway. Ooh, what a shot from Coppinger. Hits the outside of the laces to get that reverse curl on it with his right foot. And Coppinger swings it in off the inside of the post. It was his right foot, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Reverse curler. That's my specialty. I'm a lefty. I'm good with my left. My right, not so much. I have scored with my right, but it doesn't happen very often. And so I've developed that reverse curler with my left, just to help, because I can get a lot more power with that than I can with my right foot. I can get a shot on target with my right from close range. I could hit a volley. When there's power and it comes in, I can put it on target. But when I drive my right, as McNeil gets 2 chances to put that one in, a 3rd chance, and it's out for the corner. But if I want to drive it home, if I want to get laces on it, it needs to be my left. I just can't drive my right leg hard enough with laces. So I've developed that reverse curler. I've got curl when I shoot left. I've got a nice curl actually, but yeah, when I try to reverse it, not quite as good, not as accurate, but shot I've worked on. Shot that I have decently in my arsenal. But Coppinger just hit a nice one there. Marquise with the header goes close. It scrapes off the top of the crossbar. And the score remains 1-0 as we approach halftime. Reeves with the long ball to Taylor. Taylor, long ball over. Marquise, another chance. Oxborough makes the save. Shots are 8-7 on target. Both teams are highly on target here in the rain. Taylor nearly gets a good look at goal. That would have been a for sure goal, but Blair's cross is deflected, cleared out. Wright picks it up. Team composed, calm, motivated, confident. A little surprising considering they've got nothing to play for today, but they are playing in front of their crowd. It's not quite a sellout, but it's a big crowd on hand, and it's a crowd that is very happy to celebrate our recent win. Yeah, no pressure, sure. There's still more to come anyway, even though there's no pressure. Yeah, I'll take that. 8 guys fired up with a 1-0 lead and nothing necessarily to play for. Long ball ahead, Marquise. I think that's out for a goal kick. Yes, it is. Marquise got his head to the ball first, but nothing else happened. Oxborough pretty mad. Not sure why. It wasn't a penalty or anything. Well, anyway, Seahawks, right? That NFL team we were talking about. Very similar color scheme to the 2 colors on the field right now. I really like that color scheme. I really like their uniforms. But that doesn't mean I'm a fan. I'm not. I am from Washington, but I'm not a fan. Actually, not a fan of the NFL, period. I do like the sport, football, American football, but I stick only to college because there's plenty of corruption in sports, and there's been lots of corruption in sports. 72nd minute, I should probably sub a couple guys here. Let's get Mandeville in for this last game of the season. Let's get Kawomia in also. And Whiteman. O'Shaughnessy. There you go. These guys can finish the game off here. 15 minutes. I'm not even worried about messing with the tactics here. Coppinger. Woohoo! Marquise finishes it off. Coppinger, what a shot. Keeper just saves that. And then Marquise just pounces on it. Oh, that was crossbar. It was crossbar. Bounced off crossbar and then off, I don't know, keeper's forehead or something. Slides down and Marquise just pounces on it. 2-0. That should be enough for the 3 points here to wrap up the season. We end the season in style. Taking all 3 points in this final game and keeping our win streak, or our without a loss streak. We've only lost 4 games all season. Marquise, chance to make it 3. Out for the corner kick. Fans are enjoying this one. The team's enjoying this one. I'm enjoying this one. Hopefully you're enjoying it too. Andrews' cross is blocked. Wright's going to pick it up. Recycle back to Blair. Blair, long ball ahead. End of the highlight. And we go into the 90th minute. The season about to come to fruition. Title in hands. Final minute to play. Long throw from the corner. Cleared away. And that's the season in the books. Let's go passionate. Let's go very pleased. And we'll end. Everybody's delighted. Hooray, hooray. Charlton takes over from Portsmouth in 2nd place on the final day of the season. Portsmouth had such a huge lead. They lose to Accrington at home 2-0. Another game with a man sent off. They finished the game with 10. They finished the season losing, I think, 5 out of 6. They only had 12 losses all year, but I think they lost 5 out of 6 in those final 6 games. Utter collapse, and they dropped to promotion playoff zone. Peterborough was just 1 point behind. They'll play against Luton Town. Rochdale finish in 6th. Sunderland miss out. Barnsley miss out. And relegated is Wimbledon, everybody's fan favorite team, Blackpool, and then Plymouth and Southend. But we finish with 96 points and a plus 43 goal differential. We got the job done through winning, but we especially got the job done by not losing games. We'd get down, we'd fight back. We'd get ahead, we'd hold it. I'm going to do that later. No reason for it here. We've got a nice little payout for finishing in first place. Not a big one, though. 32,000 is relatively small. Let's look at some stats, huh? Stats are always fun. Our board expectation was to avoid relegation. We won the league title by 9 points. Thank you very much. Did it, winning 4 out of the last 5, drawing the other one. First team stats. We end up second in goals. We overtake Portsmouth in the end as they struggled. 80 goals scored this season, 12 from corners. Let's go ahead and break it down a little more thoroughly. Average possession. That's one way that we definitely won. We were 6% higher than anybody else in the league. We kept the ball. And I made sure that they did something with it when they had it. And that's why we got 80 goals. We did not have the best players. Not even close. But tactically, we outplayed everybody. Penalties taken. We had just 6. We scored 4 all season. That was it. We had 1 red card. Headers 1. Whoa, last place. Last place on headers 1, but we had a 59% possession. Part of that is we kept the ball on the ground a lot more, so we didn't cross quite as much. Headers 1 ratio, middle of the league. Yellow cards, 7th place. Red cards, just 1. Form was the best. Home form, almost 1 tie. Away form, 2 ties. Games won in a row. Games scored in a row. There's a big one, 13 games in a row. We had 30 games without a loss. Games without losing. 30 games without losing. Holy cow, I didn't know that streak was that long. I thought it was 20. Games without winning. Plymouth 14. Bradford City 13. Portsmouth 3 games. 2 lost in a row. No scoring 1. 90 minutes since their last goal. Ouch. Games without allowing a goal. Just the 1. Minutes since last goal. Alright, here we go. Some attacking numbers. Goals. Yeah, we were 2nd there. Cross completion ratio, 6th. 15%. It's a good number. Crosses completed, 2nd. 289. Goals from corners. 3rd, 12. Ooh, I did not know that. I did not know we were that high up the league. Direct free kicks, just 2. And we had 1 in this episode. Goals from indirect free kicks. Not so good there. Just 2. Just 2 all season. Pass completion, first, 83%. We kept possession. We kept the ball moving. We kept it on the ground, man-to-man, just kept the ball away from the other teams. That's why our possession was so high. We had such a high pass percentage, and it didn't end in a cross very often. Passes completed, 4,000 higher than second place. Chances created, told you, we were not the best team, but we created a lot of chances. 85. We got 80 goals. That is a phenomenal number. Shots on target, 44%. It's up there. A lot of that was because we worked the ball into the box. We didn't take outside chances very often. Shots on target, number 1, 343 by a single shot over Barnsley. Conversion rate, 10%. 10%. Fouls against, 4th, 601. A lot of that was that passing. Kept the ball away from other teams so well. Dribbles per game, 6. Pretty much on par with the league. Number 1 in goals allowed by a pretty hefty margin. Only 4 corners did the others convert on. 0 from direct free kicks. Only 4 from indirect free kicks. 19 shutouts. We didn't lead in that category, but we really held teams from scoring consistently throughout the year. But 19 shutouts, that's a lot. That's not quite half your games, but that is definitely more than a third. Fouls made, 7th. Tackles 1. This is one of the reasons why we only had one red card all season. So I made sure my guys stood up. They only tackled when they knew they were going to do it. And that's why the tackles 1 ratio is so high. Had to be certain. Commit only when you know it. Don't be desperate. Penalties conceded, 3. Average attendance, 6th in the league, 11,000 a game. That Sunderland, big crowd. Portsmouth couldn't get the job done. Attendance by capacity was 6th. Sellouts, we had 1. Came close on that final day, but not quite. Highest attendance. 5th highest of the year. Lowest. 18th for our lowest attendance. And finances. We banked $327,000 this season. Our salary was at $3 million. Salary per player, 17th. 17th. And we won the league. Oh, okay. Apparently that was in the red. Our net spend was in the red by $300,000. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, look at that. We just won the league with a net spend of 17th. $3 million compared to Sunderland's 14. They lost a ton of money. There's Charlton, there's Portsmouth, there's Peterborough, there's Luton Town. I mean, all the top players in the league spent $4 million, $5 million, $6 million, $14 million. We spent 3. 17th on the list and won the league. All right, we'll just do player overview, not the detailed, but Marquise led the league by 10 goals. Whew. Holy cow. Average rating, Andrew, Coppinger, Cameron, all on the list. Player of the match, Marquise led the league, or at least equal with a couple other guys, with 6. Games won, we were up there. Pass completion, Coppinger 90%. Whiteman was 89. Certainly did good in that respect. Distance covered, Andrew, second most. He was key to what we did this year. Key headers, Marquise, 85. And that was one of the big things. That's where he got a lot of his goals. He was really good on headers. But there you go. There's our season in the books. We are the Skybet League 1 champions. Last year's defending champion was Wigan Athletic. This year, it's all us. Profitable season. Got a little bit of money in the bank. Low payroll. But we scored 96 points this season to win the championship. We were in second for so much of the season. But you could see that around halfway through the season, we went up through the promotion spots, fourth, third, second, and then we stayed there. We got to first, and we only creeped down to second for just a moment, and we got it right back and led the rest of the way till the end of the year. But that's going to do it for this episode, for this season, for this series. Look for FM20 later on down the road when it comes out, for myself playing now in the championship. But I'm not going to continue that on for now. I'm doing some summer overhaul, so look for some other games to play in its place. But again, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe and tune in next time on my road to the record. Bye for now.